the crap, okay? Just tell me, what do you want from us?
I want somebody to give me shirts! That's what I want! I want somebody to pay a little attention to me. I want a little respect. I want somebody to take care of me for a change.
Every actor aspires to play a wide range of roles in various films. Jack Nicholson has done just that over his 50-plus year career, leading him to 3 Oscar wins and several more nominations. He's considered one of the best actors of his generation, having given life to countless characters in drama, comedy, horror, thriller, romance, and even action movies. His resume speaks for itself, but let's dive into it anyway. Characters like the Joker, Jack Torrance, Randle Patrick McMurphy, and Colonel Nathan R. Jessep have amazed, inspired, and even scared us. Since his debut on the silver screen, Nicholson has entertained audiences and critics alike, giving him undisputed prestige in the film industry. Get your popcorn and soda ready and enjoy our countdown of the top 10 best Jack Nicholson movies. How much do you know about movies? Let's test your knowledge with a quick trivia question. How many times has Jack Nicholson been nominated for an Oscar? 5 times? 10 times? Or 12 times? If you want to know the answer, stay with us, subscribe to our channel, and ring that bell. Let's get started. Number 10, Easy Rider. Remembered for being the film that made him known to the public and got him his first Oscar nomination as a supporting actor, Easy Rider is a cult road movie set in the 60s that follows the adventures of an alcoholic lawyer who joins a peculiar trip with 2 hippies to discover America. Number 9, About Schmidt. Nicholson stars in this dark, dreary character study about what it means to be old. While on a trip that makes him discover certain things about himself, Nicholson's character, Warren Schmidt, takes us on a journey that teaches both himself and the audience to reflect on life and take the opportunity to reconsider and reevaluate life. Number 8, Batman. Before Heath Ledger dazzled everyone with his epic portrayal of the Joker in The Dark Knight, Jack Nicholson had already played Batman's archenemy in this film made by Tim Burton. Considered one of the best Jokers of all time, this version of the Joker raked in more than $400 million. While the film won an Oscar for Best Art Direction. Nicholson, on the other hand, was nominated for a Golden Globe for Best Comedy Actor. Number 7, As Good as It Gets. As Good as It Gets is a film full of brilliant dialogues and hilarious situations that turns Melvin Udall, played by Jack Nicholson, into a simply unforgettable guy. Udall, an extremely maniacal and antisocial writer, ends up establishing a unique relationship with a single mother who works as a waitress and a homosexual painter with a sad past. This role propelled Nicholson to his 3rd and last Oscar win as Best Actor. Despite the obsessive-compulsive disorder of his character, it's hard to deny this is one of Jack Nicholson's standout performances. Number 6, Terms of Endearment. In this tragic comedy, Jack Nicholson has a relatively small but important part, playing a womanizer and an alcoholic retired astronaut that has a romance with his neighbor. Even if Jack Nicholson wasn't the first choice to play this character, it led to him winning his 2nd Oscar for Best Supporting Actor. Number 5, A Few Good Men. Who would ever think that after appearing in only 4 sequences, his performance as Colonel Nathan R. Jessep and his final monologue against actor Tom Cruise would be remembered forever in the collective memory of all film critics and fans, as one of the best speeches in the history of cinema. This performance not only reaffirmed his prestige as one of the best actors of Hollywood, but also gave him a 4th nomination as Best Supporting Actor in the film A Few Good Men. Number 4, The Departed. Working with director Martin Scorsese, Jack was given the opportunity to put aside the comedy films and return to playing a rude and violent villain. In this 2006 detective thriller, Jack Nicholson takes on the role of Frank Costello, a Boston mafia boss. Thanks to this role, he won the Austin Film Critics Award for Best Supporting Actor and was nominated at the BAFTA Awards, Critics' Choice Awards, Golden Globe Awards, and MTV Movie Awards. Number 3, Chinatown. Jack Nicholson never ceases to amaze us, and that's partly thanks to his performance of Jack Gittes, which earned him his 3rd Oscar nomination for Best Actor. This psychological drama by Roman Polanski pays tribute to noir films through not only the history and image, but also through the protagonist, a private detective who specializes in divorces and investigates a mysterious case of corruption and murder in Los Angeles in the 30s. Number 2, One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. Can you imagine another actor playing Randle McMurphy? We can't. No actor other than Nicholson could have managed to give life to a character as complex as the one described by Ken Kesey in the novel One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. Accused of 5 cases of assault and rape, McMurphy manages to avoid jail by passing himself off as crazy and is sent to a psychiatric hospital. This film not only gave this important actor the opportunity to demonstrate his talent, but also became the first to obtain 5 main prizes in the Oscar Awards: Best Film, Best Director, Best Actor, Best Actress, and Best Adapted Screenplay. Do you want to know the answer to our trivia? Let's take a look before we get to our number 1. How many times has Jack Nicholson been nominated for an Oscar award? 5 times? 10 times? Or 12 times? The answer is 12 times. His 12 Oscar nominations have made him the actor with the highest number of nominations for the highest award in the film industry. In addition, he's the only actor, along with Walter Brennan and Daniel Day-Lewis, who has won 3 Oscars for his stunning performances. Did you guess the answer? Let us know in the comments below. Now let's get back to our countdown. Our number 1 Jack Nicholson film is The Shining. This is probably one of Jack Nicholson's most memorable and important performances. Who doesn't remember the terrifying scenes with Jack Torrance? In this classic horror film based on Stephen King's novel of the same name, Nicholson injected real horror into an alcoholic writer who moves with his family to a lonely high mountain hotel to work as a watchman. Here, he transforms into a murderous maniac. The Shining is, without a doubt, one of the most terrifying films in the history of cinema. Before we go, here are some highlights from Jack Nicholson's illustrious film career.
Give this man a beer.
I don't want a beer anymore.
You're gonna have a fucking beer!
Come on, man.
I feel like one right now.
Yes. Come on, man. Come on.
You like that?
I think that she feels that we've got some understanding to reach. That she totally denies the fact that we were never that comfortable.
George, let's go inside.
I have a date.
Date? Son, we are in a rapidly evolving situation here. I must tell you, I was afraid to use the telephone.
That's all for our top 10 countdown. We hope you liked it. Don't forget to comment below, subscribe to our channel, and leave us a like. We publish videos several times a week, so ring that bell to be notified when we post new content.